Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim and I wanted to take a moment to ask you guys to click on the subscribe button if you have not already, as well as give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video. And in today's video, it is going to be my July TBR. But anyway, so today's video is going to be my July picks. I have 2 books that are rolling over from June, and then I've selected a couple more books to read. I have been in kind of a reading / filming slump here lately. I'm not exactly sure if it's weather-based, what's going on. But then we have a storm going on, there's been road work going on, and I've just not been wanting to film. So it's been an interesting last couple of weeks, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So let's get into the books that are first rolling over and then my new selections for July. Alright, so the first book that's rolling over, this is The Hero of Ages by Sanderson. This is as much as I've gotten read. I have started part 3, or starting part 3, I'm not exactly sure, I don't remember where I left off. Like I said, I've been picking them up here or there, but not consistently. But I believe I finished parts 1 and 2 already. So if you've been watching my reading vlogs, you'll have a little bit better idea, because I talk about that more so in those. So that's book 1 that's going over. And then the second book rolling over into July, this is The Undesired by Yrsa, and I cannot say her last name. She is a Swedish author. I'm almost to the halfway point of this book. I'm really enjoying it. Again, you can check out my last couple of reading vlogs where I talk about this book. I've been really enjoying it, but like I said, I am kind of been in a reading slump. It's not that I haven't enjoyed the books, I've just not been wanting to pick up any book at all, which is very unusual, especially during summers when I get the most reading done. And since we've been on lockdown and summertime, I've not wanted to be reading at all. So this is going to make for an interesting month, I should say. Okay, so once I get those 2 done, these next 2 books are for July. This is The Warbreaker by Sanderson. I want to continue on with his books. I have really enjoyed the Mistborn trilogy. Though, like I said, I've been in that reading slump, so I wanted to go on. I believe this is a standalone book. It doesn't really fit in, I don't think, with the Stormlight Archive, which will be the next series of his I pick up. So I wanted to read this as a standalone, see what I think of it, and then move on into the Stormlight Archives. And then this is the book that we're starting with my Discord group that I set up. This is The Red Queen by Aveyard. I have put out the last few videos. If you're interested in reading this, I can leave the link to the Discord group as well. I think I left it unlimited as to who can participate, so we are starting this book on July the 4th, which is should be this upcoming Saturday. So I'm really interested in getting into this series. We will read all 4 books in the group. So yeah, so we're going to do this and then get into the Stormlight Archive. Cannot talk today either. So this is the last book that I have set on my physical TBR. Of course, if I finish these 4 books, I got plenty of other books to pull in from my physical TBR for my project that I'm working on this year. Trying to get down to 10 books. But that was originally when I only had like 21 or so books I thought I had unread. But it quickly grew to 84 when I moved into this room and gathered all the books I had not read. So that went up to like 84. So if I can even just get it down to 20, just cutting it in half will be a huge accomplishment. I know I'm getting new books in between my 2 boxes I get, but also new books that I want to read. And it's kind of pushed some of these others to the side. I may eventually go back and look and do another hard look and see if there's anything that I know for sure that I'm just not interested in, and then declutter those off of my shelves and unhaul them. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. So again, these are the 4 books. Again, we got the independent book, The Warbreaker. We have The Red Queen, my 2 rollover books, The Undesired, which is a horror book, if I didn't tell you that earlier, and then the last book of The Mistborn. So those are my 4 books to kind of quickly wrap up for that. So anyways, again, don't forget to click the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. And until my next video, I hope you have a good one. Bye!